Welcome to today's movement practice, Tuesday, 17th of May. Today we will talk about boundaries and we will make a short exploration about boundaries. So how was the last exploration? How did it go? Yesterday I was, during the Embodiment Cafe, I also talked a little bit about my experience in the explorations of the last year, of the last week. So if you want to have a look to it, just look at the recording on the Facebook page or on the YouTube channel. So let's start into today's exploration. Take comfortable position. You can stay, you can sit, or you can also stand. Breathe out. Feel your feet on the ground. And each time that you breathe out, your feet are like roots which are going down in the ground. In this way, you will have strong roots, strong foundation, and you can keep soft the upper part, the torso, arms, head, and the legs. If you're sitting, feel anywhere your feet on the ground. And each time that you breathe out, you will try to feel your popo, which is sinking in the in your chair. So one of the first boundaries that we have is our skin. And we will work today with our skin. We will try to get in touch again with the sensations of our skin, and we will do it in two different ways. The first way is through the sensations that are coming from the touch, from our clothes, the textiles of our clothes, and the skin. And so we will try to move and at the same time to feel those sensations. And then we can also, if you feel that it's okay for you, you can also start using the touch. With your hand, you can touch your arms, yeah, and hands, and you can stay on one part of your body for as long as you feel it. So from here, let's go back into our exploration. Focus on the sensations that are arising from the body, and especially from your skin, which is now in contact with your clothes, the textiles of your clothes. And if it's difficult to get some information from it, you can try to move a part of your body and see what kind of sensations you get. Kind of, we want to wake up a little bit different parts of our body through bringing our attention to that part, through the sensations that are arising from the touch between skin and clothes, textile. You can change part of the body. can move however you feel like. Strange moves are welcome. Here, the focus is not to make nice movements, but it's to feel the sensations which are arising from this touch between textile and skin. You can decide to move just one part of your body, or many parts of your body, and see what's happening. How many sensations are arising? How much information do you get? And slowly come to an end. And still keep the attention to the sensations which are arising from your skin. And if you would like to have to see how your body is made, I would suggest to create an image through the sensations that were arising from this little exploration. So how do you perceive now your body? Which image do you have of your body based on those sensations? Is it bigger, smaller, thinner, thicker, more dense, more light? Do you feel like you need to readjust your position, your shape? And slowly open the eyes if you didn't already, and shake it off. Okay, the next part of this exploration, we will use the touch. So do it if you feel comfortable with it, and we will start with the hand, the one that is more comfortable for you, and you can touch the other hand, and you can go on the rest of the body. I will sit for now. Okay. So again, feel your feet on the ground, and with each breathing out, feel your roots going inside the ground, and your popo, if you are sitting, sinking on your seat. And then choose one hand and choose one part of the body that you want to touch. And stay there for some seconds and listen to, focus on the sensations that are arising from your skin. And you can change part if you want. each time that you change part, you focus on the sensations which are arising from the skin. It's like we are telling our body how it's made, which shape that it has. And you can also try to make a little game here, which is a little question is, how do you feel the sensation? Is it that you feel that the part is touched by the hand, or is it the part of the body which is touching your hand? So in which direction does it go, the sensation? So you can use the hand to touch a part of your body and feel the sensation of the part which is touched, or you can feel that the hand is touched by the part of the body and feeling the sensations on the hand. You can change hand if you want, so to see how it is, how it's the difference. No judgment, just welcoming what's arising. And then with the next touch, we focus on the sensations of the skin, and then keeping the sensations on the skin that is touched, we take off the hand and we still focus on the sensation of the skin which was touched but is not touched anymore. And you feel, how does it feel? And we change part, we can touch another part, focus on the sensations of the touched part. Moving away the hand and feeling on the sensations of the skin, which is now not touched anymore. And now, as last part, we try to make a map of all the places where we were putting our hand or our hands, if we can remember, or if we still get some sensation. And we try to perceive how is our body. So we can try to create an image of our body, how we feel it. It can be that one part is bigger and the another part is smaller, one part is thicker, another part is thinner. And slowly come to an end. Breathe out, Don't forget to breathe. And if you didn't already, you can open your eyes and looking around where you are. Coming back to up and shake it off. And coming back. So here we are. For today, this was our new exploration for the week. And let's see if there are some questions or comments. Okay. Yeah, I'm always jumping out. Let's see on Facebook. Yeah, okay. So one comment arriving without moving. I don't feel much of my clothes. Regarding the skin, I'm not able to decide which part I'm actually noticing, a hand or touched part. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's also good that we cannot feel so much our skin when we are not moving. Like if I'm just sitting and not doing anything, it's also okay that we don't get so much information from our body, because otherwise during our day would be really everything overwhelming. Yeah. It's interesting to do it from time to time, just to waken up our body through sensations. But if it would be like that the whole time, the whole day, it would be really too much. And also for me, it's easier to move so that I can feel a little bit the contact between skin and clothes, and it's helping me to get some sensations, to get more sensations. And regarding the skin, I'm not able to decide which part I'm actually noticing, hand or touched part. It's actually really difficult to discern, to divide between what is touched to what is touching what, and what is touched by what. So, I mean, it needs some practice, and it's not that has to be like that, but is to help also the mind to shift, and also to the body to create some different paths of sending the signal and to give information. So it's like a little game that we can do to create some different way of communicating inside of our body. Okay, so if there are no other comments or questions, seems not. So that's good. We are perfectly on time. And so today's movement practice is, let's say, based on boundaries. And our first boundary is our skin, the first boundary that we have towards the outside world. And it's what is defining us on the external part. And so let's start defining what is the space that we occupy in the world through our skin. And through that, we can get an image of how we are, what's our shape. And sometimes it will be really a strange shape, a strange image. For example, for me, at a certain point, I had a bigger shoulder and like a smaller arm, and the things were completely not as I see myself in the mirror. And that's also interesting because it's also helping to change point of view and to change a little bit how we look at ourselves. And also this thing of being always nice and beautiful, and all those images which are coming from outside, and getting some other perception of how we are from the inside, yeah, and getting a different image of what we are and how we can be, in a playful way. Yeah, it's not that we have to change, but in a playful way. It's also helping sometimes to see ourselves in the mirror, because not all of us have a nice relationship with the mirror, for example. So yeah, so for this week, we go with boundaries, and have a nice week, a nice practice week. See you the next week on Monday with Embodiment Cafe Q&A, and on Tuesday with the next movement practice. If you need to contact me, you can contact me. Write some comments or ask some questions, and I will be happy to answer. Bye bye. See you the next week.